The chair will now recognize himself briefly. I want to thank the ranking member McFall and Chairman Engel for the good work that they and committee members have done on this en bloc series of resolutions, legislation, and amendments that reflect, I think, a consensus on this important Foreign Relations Committee that attempts to every day work on behalf of the American people in terms of what is in the best interest of America's foreign policy. Clearly, the challenges that we discussed here today as it relates to the Middle East, particularly with regards to Israel and the West Bank, the Palestinians, have been vexing issues for decades. My first visit to Israel was back in 1981. I have had numerous visits to that part of the world, like many members of this committee. I actually spent a vacation just a few years ago in Israel. While there has been progress made in many areas, the ability to arrive at a two-state solution still seems to be very, very difficult, as we all know. But I think that the goodwill and the good work in a bipartisan effort by this committee will continue to try to move the ball forward, ultimately to find a two-state solution that will resolve the challenges we see there and hopefully have a lasting peace. Certainly that is the goal that we all share. Hearing no further requests for recognition, then without objection, the committee will proceed to consider the notice items en bloc. A reporting quorum is present, and without objection, each measure is considered as read. The amendments to each are considered as read and are agreed to. The question occurs on the measure en bloc as amended, if amended. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Hearing none, in the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it. The measure considered en bloc are agreed to, and without objection, each measure is ordered favorably reported as amended if amended, and each amended to each bill shall be reported as a single amendment in the nature of a substitute. And without objection, the staff is authorized to make any technical and conforming changes to any of the measures considered during today's markup. And we thank the staff in a bipartisan fashion for all of their good work. The chair will now recognize Mr. McFall for a request.